Hi, all students. Welcome to the guidance class today. And I got you guys and also some of your parents because this is international Christian school, and some of your parents are foreigner. They might not know about what we are talking about, and I have been putting on the poster on the walls, and you might see it everywhere. You might see like joy to avoid and Isaiah chapter 9 word 7 and a lot of Christian wills on war and stuff. You might see pacifism and just war, those poster, and also the Bible words from Psalm chapter 82 word 3 talking about this, because I want you to consider what is going to happen the next year as you are in grade 9 and you have to make decision to attend the territorial defense students program when you going to grade 10, 11 and 12. Okay, and I am also a mom of 3. I got 3 sons. They're quite young at this moment, but one day they also have to make a decision to join this territorial defense student program as well. I know my main thing that I think about this is about the army and the wars. It's about killing, blood, and hurting other. So it's all about violence, and I don't want them to really enjoy it. But how can we avoid this when we are holding Thai citizen, and you have to join the conscription when you turn 21 years old? So you have to apply and you have to let the government know that you are ready to join, or maybe you can postpone it. But how can we avoid like forever? We can't, right? So I just want to give you an idea, but first let me tell your parents about what is the territorial defense student look like. So the territorial defense students program is for the high school student. You have to apply next year in the middle of the year. That's why I put joy to avoid poster on it, and you have to be aware that you have to choose or making decision very soon. You have to study this program for 3 years, so it will be like half a day per week for each year. And when you finish these 3 years, you will get the certificate, and the certificate will help you to get an exemption from the military conscription in the future. So it would be a very huge advantages for you. But not only that, you will learn about the leadership, the discipline, and also the civic responsibility as Thai citizen. And this one will give you space to grow, and also you will learn about social responsibility. The other day, I also talked to another parent. She has a concern about the Buddhism and the monarchy and the army power, because as you just studied the history subject before, and you have learned so much about Thai history, and you have seen that we are under the king's power, which is the monarchy. And since the year 2014, we are living under the power of the army. We are led by the army government. And of course you have seen a lot of the spirit house and many things that happen in the news that because Buddhism is a national religion in Thailand. So it's so hard, right, to be part of that. And as parent and as a Christian, we have to hold our values, and we have to also keep the core of our belief. But we are living in this country, so joining in the real military would be something that more difficult, trust me. And the other thing is we are under the rulers, which is the government, and the other authority. And as you know that Buddhism is the religion of this country, so our kings and our government might not led by God. But anyway, you don't have to worry about it. I also post that poster to remind you, like in Isaiah chapter 9 verse 7, that no matter what will happen, God's still in control. But we are not only the citizen of the heaven or God's kingdom, but we now in the world, and we're also holding Thai citizen. So I just want to support you to go for the territorial defense student program. I actually have more reason to tell you why, but just in case you think about like, okay, I don't want to join right now, or as a parent you decided, oh okay, I don't want to let my kids going for this. What will happen actually if you don't join this program for 3 years? What will happen is like when you turn 21, you can postpone for few times, and in the end you have to join the military practice for 2 years, 2 whole years. Like you going to the boarding school, you sleep there, you eat there, you got to do all the activity with them, and your family can visit you. But that is how it looks like. And imagine when you turn 21, it would be the time that you already graduated from the university, right? And that is the way, the transition that you're going to your career path. And I believe that is going to be the time that you might flourish and you will find yourself. But at the time you have to go to the military service or the military practice, which is like taking 2 whole years. So let's think about that. Well, that is just only my opinion and how I see the world with reasons. But let's have a look at the Christians' view on wars. There are 3 groups of people that think about the wars. So the first group is like the activism. This one always say this is right to participate in the war because they're really obedient to the government or to the leader. So every war is right for them. And then the second group is the pacifism. This one is they say like this is wrong to participate in the war. So because they believe like killing is bad and fighting is bad, and we should not kill people, and also we also need to resist the bad people and the evil. So that is how they think about the wars. But the last group is the selectivism. They choose to say that it is right to participate some wars, and that war has to be a very justifiable. So that is the difference of the 3 groups. You might be one of each group, or maybe you don't know yet how you think. But anyway, I would love to show you, like as you see in the poster 4 about the pacifism. This one is also the perspective and the war theory, which is like from Christian as well. So let's have a look at this. So for the pacifism, you will see on a poster that I put the dove to be the symbol of this idea, because this is a very absolute non-violence way. The pacifism believe that we should not join the war at all because we should not kill others, and at the same time we should love our enemy. So protecting yourself, like self-defense or protecting the country, is also wrong. For the just war theory, you can see the poster. I put the soldier holding the gun, and that is what happened in the reality in the world. Like as you can see on the news right now, the war that happened between Russia and Ukraine, or Gaza, that you might see it on the news. And imagine if it happens to Thai people, or it happens in Thailand. The government and the authorities of this country will have the right to force you to join the military and participate in the wars. And if that time happen, what kind of thing or what kind of idea will help you to navigate your thought and your faith? So just war theory will help you to navigate this, because first of all, I will talk about the meaning of killing and the meaning of murdering. These two is totally different, but it will be killing when you join the right side, because killing, it means taking someone's life, but murdering would be taking the innocent's life. So choosing the wrong or the right side would be depends on the intention and the reason behind, and that is the thing that you have to check. And as I mentioned, like for all of this thing that you have heard about the theory of the Christian views on war, with the activism, with the pacifism, or even the selectivism. But when the times come, Are you ready to join the army? Do you know how to fight? So we will never ever know what will happen in the future. And as I mentioned that I also a mom of threes, and I really want you to have a knowledge of how the war should look like and how you should think about the war. So joining the program that I mentioned about RODOR or the Territorial Defense Student Program would help you to navigate about the war, and also how to protect yourself and how to do the self-defense, and you will learn the leadership skill at the program, at what they teach you as well. So let's consider this. And if you have more question, and if you want to know more, and if you want to discuss about this CAP topic, you can meet me after this class or maybe the other day. And thank you so much for coming and joining this class. And not only that, I just want to leave this with you, the last thing in Psalm chapter 82 verse 3 about the defend the weak and the fatherless, uphold the cause of the poor and the oppressors. So I want to leave that to you, that whatever you learn, whatever you might learn in the future, I hope like you will have the awareness and the heart to protect the weak. So that is what God wants you to do, and choose the right side, choose the right thing. Okay, so let's finish the class today and let's discuss the other thing.